What's going on, Dragon Ball fans? UnrealEntGaming here today to bring you some news, information, and updates surrounding the future of Dragon Ball Super, in particular the Universal God of Destruction Tournament and its rules. Now, in Dragon Ball Super Episode 30, there was a brief conversation as to what one of the rules are going to be within this tournament, that being Fusion. Now, Goten and Trunks encountered both Goku and Vegeta, and they asked them if they can participate in the Universe 6 fight. And of course, as you guys can see right now, Vegeta declined as stated. Papa, you and the others are going to fight with the guys from Universe 6, right? We'll kick some Universe 6 butt. And then Vegeta responded by saying, absolutely not. You're planning to fight using Fusion, but that's against the rules. If you want to take part, become strong enough to fight your own battles. Now that right there is such an important line. You're planning on using the Fusion, but that's against the rules. Now, if that implies to both Goten and Trunks, that certainly applies to Goku and Vegeta, which kind of confirms the fact that Gogeta and or Vegito will not be seen during this Universe God of Destruction tournament because it is against the rules. Now, of course, if Goku and Vegeta fuse, it'll have to be somewhat, after this tournament, or something has to happen within this tournament that bends the rules, and something else probably interferes or gets in the way. But as in terms of the tournament itself, as stated by Vegeta, as you guys just saw, Fusion is against the rules. The Fusion technique, the Metamorph Fusion, the Potara Fusion, it is banned from this tournament, only for this tournament. However, we don't know the future of Dragon Ball as of right now. We don't know what's going to happen down the road, but in terms of Universe 6 versus Universe 7, there is no Fusion allowed, which ultimately means, guys, sadly enough, it disappoints me a lot, but it kind of, sheds light on the fact that we will not get to see Gogeta and or Vegito. Now, a lot of you guys wanted to see those characters return. I did personally myself, because again, going up against Frost and Hit and Kabe and Botamo and Magenta, all those characters, like they seem like, characters that you have to take very serious, and for the most part, at least one or two characters seem almost as if you're gonna have to use some sort of fusion attack or fusion technique to go ahead and fight them, but as stated by Vegeta, that is against the rules, so that kind of sheds light that we will not get to see Gogeta and or Vegito as of right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we won't see them later down the road, of course. Now, this implies that Goten and Trunks will not be a part of this because individually they're not strong enough. As seen by Vegeta, he did say, if you want to be a part of this, become strong enough to fight your own battles, and that's kind of like a huge bummer, because again, as you guys saw in episode 30, Trunks was really disappointed, and the same was applied to Gohan as well, because Gohan was not suited enough in Goku's eyes to partake in this tournament, and it sucks, but as of right now, I don't believe that Gohan will be a part of this, at least as of right now, but down the road he might be a part of other things, but the fusion technique is not allowed, and that kind of bums me out, because I really wanted to see at least Gogeta make an appearance and having to collide with someone like Frost or Kabe or Hit or someone, whatever the case may be, but as of right now, we have just learned that Vegeta telling Goten and Trunks that fusion is not allowed, so if he's telling them that it's not allowed, ultimately it applies for him, as an individual, even though I highly doubt that Vegeta would agree with Goku to fusing in the first place. It kind of begs the question, like, what's gonna happen afterwards, because this episode, aside from the flashbacks, it had a lot of subliminal meanings. It had a lot of interesting discussions and ultimately foreshadowings down the road. Like, for example, when Beerus was talking to Whis, Beerus asked Whis, why did you bring them up here to train them? Like, why, do you expect me to fight them serious? And Whis kind of answered, well, yeah, maybe, because maybe I wanted to fight them myself one day and stuff like that. So there's a lot of foreshadowing going into this. Again, I am very excited because this brings in a whole new light as to what's going to happen after this tournament and stuff. But comment down below, guys, on when do you guys think we'll see fusion, if we'll see it at all, between Gogeta and or Vegito, and what are your thoughts on fusion being banned from this tournament, not being able to be used in this tournament? Although it kind of sucks for a lot of fans out there, ultimately I do believe that they have an ultimatum, like an ultimate goal as to what they're going to do here, but what are your overall thoughts on there not being any fusion incorporated? Comment down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball episode. If you guys enjoyed it and cannot wait to see more, if you guys are excited to see what's going to happen next, because I certainly am, then smash that like button, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, help share and spread this video everywhere, guys, to help support the channel. That really means a lot to me. And again, guys, tune in for more. Even though it kind of bums me out, because I kind of wanted to see Gotenks a part of this, but again, Gotenks, I believe, would get massacred, man. You put Gotenks in there against Frost, you put Gotenks in there against Hit, or someone, like, he's gonna get slaughtered. Like, this kid cannot take anything serious. And what really, kind of tricks me out a bit is the fact that several years have passed, since Battle of Gods and since, the death of Boo and stuff, And Goten and Trunks haven't aged at all. Like, did anybody else notice that? Like, why are they still adolescent kids? Like, why are they still like little kids, man? Like, at least make them age a bit more. Allow them to look like Teen Gohan when he was in Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Like, you know, like transgression. Like, make them look a little older and stuff. It's really weird. But again, guys, thank you all for watching. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all in the next update. Take it easy, guys. Peace.